second. Is that a Blantons just sitting over there on the table?
Sometimes you just gotta talk to the people.
Another bourbon hunt going down today. Today we are back in Baltimore looking for some gems. Today's stop is the Lighthouse in Canton. So let's go and see what we got. Alright, so this is actually a awesome little shop. You can sit down, you can eat, you can drink. They got a lot of good stuff here. Alright, but let's start taking a look. So we'll start up at the top. We've got the Magnus for $132. It looks like Hill Rock, Rival. They've got the Laws bourbon, and they've got the 4-grain and the cast strength. I think that cast strength is one that I really wanted to have. They've got the Widow Jane 10, Decadence, Reservoir, Wyoming. Haven't heard very much about Wyoming, but if you have, let me know. Balcones, I've gotten mixed reviews on Balcones. Here we go with the small batch Bowman Brothers. Got Uncle Nearest. And they've got the Found North. So they've got Found North here, the Goldfinch, age 15 years. Interesting. Sorry, so that one is $185. Got the High West High Country. The Cash Strength. Middle West. Old Elk Straight Bourbon. Old Scout Smooth Ambler. Trying to make sure that you guys got a good shot of everything. Breckenridge. Down. So we got some Doc Swinsons here. Interesting. Prestige. The Distribution Company. Straight bourbon. This one is a straight bourbon and sherry and cognac cask. Hudson, they've got a Dickel Barrel Select. A couple of the Mictors. Bare Knuckle. Johnny Smoking Gun. Clyde Mays. 9A. Coming down, got Tin Cup. Grand Thoroughbred Wheated Bourbon. Distilled in Rockville. Never heard of this one. The Grand Thoroughbred Wheated. It's 90 proof, so 45% alcohol. Product of Montgomery County, Maryland. So it's a local.
Maryland style bourbon, the mellowing power of the wheat. That's an interesting one. So let's see what we've got. Brewers Coalition. Traverse City Whiskey Barrel Proof we have. That one is pretty good. Redwood Empire, Screaming Titan. And then the Maryland staples of Old Line. And a couple epic picks here. A Jack Daniels Triple Mash. See what we've got down here is Early Times, Jepson's Bourbon, 100 proof. And we've got Woodford, Fireball, Larceny, some of the more basic stuff here. We'll just move on down to the bottom shelf, see what they got there. Penelope Peach Old Fashioned. Want that? $37. So I got. So over here, this looks more of your scotches. Let's go all the way up to the top. And some at the top. So we've got a couple of barrels up there. Frank August. Kentucky Owl for $134. You know, I've started to really like the Kentucky Owls. So that one for $134 is interesting. Right there, they've got the Remus Gatsby Reserve along with the Yellowstone. And we'll stay up top. And let's take a step back. We've got barrels there. Whistle Pig. Bardstown. And then these are interesting ones. And then Blue Run, they got some of their ryes up there as well. Make sure that I got that in there. Yep, the Blue Run. Then we come down with Angel's Envy, Chicken Cock, Admon's Malt, a rare character, Straight Rye. There's an Old Carter there, just sitting right there on the shelf for you. So we've got the Old Carter just sitting there waiting. A Senator, Straight Rye Whiskey, Laws Rye, Peerless Rye, Peerless Rye. Come down here a little bit. Let's see. Got the Rossville, Uncle Nearest, Blue Note, Few, Hersnell. Tell me what you guys have heard about this or think about the Hersnell. Very interesting. Catoctin Creek, all of their different ryes. Masterson's Templeton Rye. And a couple High West, so Rendezvous, Campfire, and Double Rye. So really good selection there. Got the Pursuit United's Triple Mash Rye and a Double Oak Rye. I'm actually really interested in this Double Oaked Rye. It's at 108 proof. And it's $76. So you guys tell me, is that a good deal for that Pursuit Double Oaked Rye? Different pin hooks. So I've heard a lot about pin hooks. I have not tried a pin hook yet. Got the Old Scout, Contradiction, a couple more epics. I know it's a part of the Bourbon Crew. They swear by the Epic straight wine whiskey I actually have, which is pretty good. Old Ezra, aged 7 years. Copper Fox, Basil Hayden, the Woodford. Come down, they've got the Redwood Empire, the Sagamores, the Cask Strength Small Batch Double Oak. They had a Sagamore barrel pick here that I did get the last time I was here, and that Sagamore barrel pick was actually really good. I still have it, haven't killed it yet, but that Sagamore barrel pick is really good. J.W. Kelly, Koval, Town Branch. Then we come down and it's Overhook, the Jack Daniels, Old Forester. Try to get better shots of this. Creek, the Green River Rye. I love Green River, but I haven't had their rye yet. And as we go down, let's see what we've got. The Wiggle, got the Traverse City, Redemption, Redemption Rum Cast Finish. District 8, never heard of that one, and Minor Case. So you can see a great selection here. A lot of great things. Now we'll come back over. So I did a sweep around, but we didn't catch the Angel's Envy. So they've got a Triple Oak Angel's Envy right there for $90. All of the different Jeffersons. Ocean, very old. Pursuit United Double Oak Bourbon for $77. So I'll do the Double Oak Rye or the Double Oak Bourbon. Like they've got a Willet sitting right there. That's where they've got the Old Carter Bourbon. A couple of rare characters. Looks like they're all $90. And they have the 1-6-14. Got Heaven Hill, Bibb and Tucker, Creek, got Rowan's Creek. Still my favorite drink right now, the Wild Turkey, barrel proof, rare breed, Leighton Bow. And then we come down and they've got the different 1792s, Bardstown, Pinhook, Representative barrel proof. It's aged 4 years. Looks a little bit light, but it's interesting. I've never heard of this one. Let me know if you've heard of this one. Bottled winter of 2023. And your Woodfords. And we come back down. You've got Calumet, you got Chicken Hot, got a couple of Penelopes here. The straight bourbon 4-grain, and then the barrel strength. So step back, straight bourbon 4-grain, and then the barrel strength. It looks like the barrel strength is 75. We've got Baker's Old Forester Statesman. You come down Larceny, Redemption Bourbon. I've actually had the Redemption Bourbon. It was pretty good. The Wheated Bourbon I've wanted to try. It's 96 proof, so that may be a worthwhile pickup. Benchmark, Green River Wheated. Go back, Gentleman Jack. Green River. Alright, now we go down to the bottom shelf where you've got Old Crow, Old Tub, Evan Williams, Old Bardstown, Old Granddad, Ezra Brooks, the Jim Beam. So really a great selection here, a lot of stuff here. We've even got this little tasting area where you can try different pours. So let's see. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wait a second. Is that a Blantons just sitting over there on the table? Sometimes you just gotta talk to the people. So he's got the Blantons here, and then the E.H. Taylor single barrel, bottled and bond. This is the Blanton's Gold Edition. So we're gonna check and see what the price is on this Blanton's Gold. Probably pick up a couple of things. Wow, really great shop. A lot to choose from. So let's see what we get. All right, crew fam, wrapping up another bourbon hunt this morning. This time, we came away with another couple bangers. Really love this store. A lot of a great selection. And if you talk to the people, they look out for you. So first what we got was the Maryland, the Grand Thoroughbred Wheated Bourbon Single Cask distilled in Rockville, Maryland. So for all of my Baltimore peeps, for all of my Maryland fam, let me know. Have you tried this one? I think this one classifies as something a little bit unique. It is actually distilled in Rockville, product of Montgomery County, Maryland. It's 90 proof. It's a wheater, something that I'm looking forward to trying. Also, another thing that we got was the Blanton's Gold. We did cop the Blanton's Gold today. A little bit over MSRP, but still they looked out for me. Been really wanting to get a Blanton's Gold. So happy to come away with this. So that wraps up our bourbon hunt for today. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the store. Tell me what you think. But go out, support the local stores here in Maryland. Appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.